Basically, the program, I'd say, like, saved me in a way because I didn't want to go back to the Army. It was just kind of an easy way out. So if you guys are ever feeling, down or like just need to talk about anything, there's so many resources here. All you have to do is ask.
Because we have to hit different the way that
I got out and I tried going back to school several times and was unsuccessful. Had a lot of transition issues. Went to the VA, trying to get help. Same old story everyone tells, wasn't getting the help needed. Did a lot of drinking, things like that. Getting in trouble, digging myself a hole.
These students have a transition to make from being in the military where you don't have a ton of decision-making abilities as far as what is your day structured like. You know when you're going to do this, when you're going to do that kind of thing. And then when you get into civilian world or college life, there's a lot of choices there. So having someone to help you navigate that is really important.
And so from that premise, we wanted to really focus on, okay, what can we do to help that transition? Not only to get them into school, but to also to succeed in accomplishing their goals and obviously graduate or transfer if that's their goal.
I started here in 2014. The way that they handle veterans here at JCCC was different. It was come in and actually bring you in. They walk you through the process. They make sure you know what you need. They're here to serve the student. A veteran helping veteran model also. So, when you come to the door, it's a pretty good chance the person helping you out is going to be a veteran. The only person who's not a veteran is the big boss. The first week before school, like that whole week and on, we're certifying half the students. So PAVE is Peer Advisors for Veterans Education. It's a program that started in the University of Michigan, and it's connecting incoming veteran students with a veteran student who's been successful on campus and has been trained to be a peer advisor. So they're familiar with all the resources and stuff on campus, how to address issues and solve problems. And then they are managed and trained by myself.
I am one of 2 dependents that currently work here. It's mostly military, and if a lot of veterans have complained about other places where that hasn't been the case, and they need to be able to connect or use the lingo or say certain things and just speak to somebody who's been there. It's an opportunity for me to practice leadership skills and reaching out to others and just things like that. And then for the people on the receiving end, it's the nudge you need to get involved in this program.
Commencement is the 24th.
24th.
Yes. So May 24th is when we will have the PAVE end of the semester grad ceremony.
When I got out of the military, I figured I was good. Like, there was no problems. Then the more I went along and the more I figured out, like, maybe I'm not so good.
Cases like Eric's, I am usually the peer advisor for those people. So my other peer advisors will have maybe 10 to 12 people. I usually have like 5 people who really need a lot more attention or direction. Eric, when he came into the office, was ready to step up and try and make changes in his life, but he wasn't that far removed from a moment when he was making a lot of bad decisions. And having been someone who's dug himself big holes, and you try to get out of that hole and you make a little bit of progress, it's easy to turn right back around and start digging again. So I'm not, completely sure, but I'm pretty sure that was probably a pivotal moment in his life.
I'm now attending classes, and you know, my GPA and my attendance has risen. If you want help coming back from a dark place where you can't find out who you are after you were in the military, you go to someone who left the dark place, who was there.
All right, brother.
And they can tell you how to do it. They can help you through it. It makes a difference.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who came out today. So for the new students, this is our PAVE program, Peer Advisors for Veterans Education. Now you've graduated UMKC as well.
I highly recommend it. It will help you.
And so we've seen some early successes as far as retention is concerned. So we're excited about that because obviously the more we can keep them in school, each semester that we gain gains more success.
So I think that the success of our program, our Veterans Center, really has been a part of the peer model, veterans serving veterans, because those who serve our country typically are wanting to serve others.
Everyone's willing to help. So in all honesty, it's been very easy for me.